Today we are reviewing the new Ping G440 iron. This has superseded the G430, which was super popular. Remember that G425? It was a little bit hard at sounding. They really improved that in the 430. We've now moved on to this G440. And first impressions, I think they've done a massive upgrade with the aesthetics. We saw it in the G730. And they've kind of gone for this more premium chrome finish, which I really like. Straight away, it does scream premium, which is what you want. So first impression's good. Again, in that playing position, they've tried to keep that thinner top line, something we saw again in that G430. So first impressions, I love the look of it. If we sort of talk a little bit about the tech, what they're saying is they've now created the next generation of this Pure Flex badge. Okay, so making it even thinner. They spoke about the 7 flexing zones, so making it even thinner for faster ball speeds and making it more forgiving. And again, they're saying that this face now is even thinner to get a lower CG to help you make it more consistent, but again, going for distance as well. So trying to combine distance and forgiveness, which is clearly what this club is all about. So again, you know, you think about handicap range, you know, you're probably looking at your sort of mid-handicapper, really, someone that wants distance. Remember, this is 29 degrees, so, you know, it is fairly strong. So we're going to see some decent ball speeds, decent numbers. But again, by lowering that CG should help you still get that optimal launch. So let's just hit a few shots, give you my initial feedback, initial feelings. But as I said, you know, when it comes to that, you know, aesthetics, which to be fair, Ping over the years have probably struggled in that department, they seem to be getting better every single year. So yeah, really pleasing on the eye, good in that playing position. Let's just hit a few shots. Yeah, nice. Again, they kept that nice sound, which is what I like from that G430. It's a nice sound. It doesn't feel too hollow, doesn't sound too hollow. Yeah, very good. It's coming out a touch left, but decent hit. One thing Ping are saying is that they've actually made the long irons, the 4, 5 and 6 iron, a little bit longer than the G430, so 1/8 of an inch longer in length to help you, again, maximise the distance. And one big thing which I really like, and I'm surprised more companies haven't done this, the 56-degree wedge is now, for Ping, is the I2 design. Okay, so it's more of like a specific sand wedge design. Okay, rather than the chunky wedges that you might see as part of a set in the past, they've now got this 56-degree wedge that is more of a, you know, a specialist wedge, which I think is a great addition. I do think other companies will follow with that. Yeah, feels really good. Again, we see with Ping all the time, don't we, how strong they are in the market, and I think they've continued with this and improved on that 430. Yeah, feels hot. Again, for me, as soon as I'm getting around that sort of 125 ball speed, we know it's going to get good distance. We can see they're carrying 186. Again, just a reminder, as I say, it is 29 degrees, so it is strong. So you're probably going to see numbers that are longer than normal. But again, if you're somebody that needs that distance, you know, obviously, you know, again, you'll see spin number there, 4,500. It is a touch low, but it does reflect the loft. Good again, just a hair off the bottom, dropping off a little bit in carry, but not too much. Yeah, first impression's good. They've continued with this AWT shaft, which I really like. Basically what it means is ascending weight technology. Okay, so heavier in the short irons for control, lighter in the long irons for, you know, just to make it a little bit easier to hit, essentially. Yeah, really nice, that one. That one felt good. Okay, we'll just hit a couple more. Yeah, solid. What I like here is we're getting a good level of consistency. You know, one thing that is so important with your iron plays, isn't it? Getting that consistency for me there in and around that 180 mark seems to be the sort of the number we're looking for, and I'm feeling it. And I do think this Pure Flex badge is doing it as well. You know, it does feel soft for a cavity, which is nice. You know, for me it just blends something that's easy to hit, but also it actually looks quite nice as well, which is something that is always hard to strike a balance with. Yeah, pretty good. Just again, just turning over a fraction there, isn't it? But it feels nice. Okay, let's just hit one more. Yeah, good hit again. Yeah, 182. Again, that's good because that last one felt really good, but it's not jumped. Okay, it's still only 182 carry, so it's not like I've got a flyer. Spin number's a bit better there at 5,400 pretty much. Okay, so first impressions, superb. You know, I actually thought the G430 was pretty much as good as they could get. They've stepped it up with the aesthetics in particular. I do think it looks really, really good. And yeah, the technology in that Pure Flex badge, thinner face, lower CG seems to be doing a good job. Let's take a little look at the numbers. Okay, so just looking at the numbers here, club speed, quite typical 87, you know, pretty sort of high 80s. Ball speed is good, 123. So yeah, obviously, you know, fairly strong. Good launch and spin. You know, for me, sometimes in this type of club, the launch is a little bit on the low side and the spin's a bit low, but actually 18 degrees is good. And that spin at 5,000, take that all day, you know, so clearly the work they're doing with lowering the CG is helping launch it up and keeping that spin rate. And you can see that in the distances, carry 179, total 188. So I always think if the ball's stopping within 10 yards, that suggests that it's not too hot. It's not going to come out really low and roll too much. Side total plus or minus 28 feet, so that's pretty good. So yeah, first impressions, Ping have done it again. Really, really good upgrade. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the market for this sort of cavity back club, but you want some nice looks to it. Definitely check out the Ping G440. As always, guys, if this is your first time watching the channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon.